Hello everybody, CSF Watson here, and welcome to my spoiler-free review of the Mario Brothers movie. Today is currently April the 5th, I have just gotten out of the theater, and I wanted to get my thoughts out into the void for people to listen to. This is going to be mostly off the cuff, reactionary, just me saying I thought X, Y, and Z of the movie. I will have a spoiler video up soon, so stick around for that, but for now, this is just going to be my opinion on the movie without spoilers. So, short version is, I thought it was good. It wasn't the greatest movie I've ever seen, but for a Mario movie, it's exactly what it needed to be. Simple, fun, the kids will love it, it'll make bank, a lot of great old school NES references that the game heads like myself and others will understand. It's just an all-around fun movie. That being said, it is a bit fast. Runtime's about 90 minutes, and since it is a movie, that means they have a lot of ground to cover before we reach the final act. Not to say that's bad, but at the same time, I kept thinking to myself, wait, we're already here? We're already to almost the final act? We're already at this moment? That was really quick. Within that mindset, there were some ideas that I liked, some that I didn't. Nothing that really truly wowed me, though. I didn't go out of this movie saying like, wow, I would have never expected to see something like that. For the most part, I got what I expected. A Mario movie. I know that seems weird, but it is what it is. So many people have been hyping this movie up for a while, so I try to not let the hype consume me and just focus on watching the movie on my own merits. And I think I'm glad I did, because I think if I got caught up in the hype of this movie, I might have been let down with just how simple it is. And honestly, in my opinion, the movie is better for it. You didn't need some Thanos level threat, you didn't need 10 different backstories about different characters, you just needed a Mario movie. And that's what I got, and I think the world is better for it. It didn't try to add any goofy, convoluted lore or anything to try and make it more akin to the real world like the other attempts at Mario properties or Mario media. It just said, like, these are some of the ideas we had in the game, so we'll build off of them for the movie. Shifting gears right quick, the celebrity voice cast. I get why Nintendo and Universal went with a celebrity voice cast for trying to appeal to the wider market of the US box office. I literally took a class about how movies like this mostly just try to go for the big name stars to try and get as many people in seats as possible, because that's what drives box office numbers, unfortunately. And while I do think for the most part more experienced voice actors could have helped elevate this movie further, for the performances given, I think the actors are good. Jack Black is the best of all of them in my opinion, with Keegan-Michael Key doing a pretty darn good Toad. And even then, Chris Pratt as Mario is not as bad as the internet made it out to be. He doesn't do as many of the same sounds as he did in the trailers. I don't know if they just went back to the cutting board to change some of them or what, but for the most part, he's fine. He's not completely convincing as Mario, but I bought that he was actually trying with his performance. I never felt like, oh, Chris Pratt is just in the recording booth talking, waiting for his paycheck. I was like, no, Chris Pratt is actually trying. He's not the best at it, but he is trying. Anna Taylor-Joy, I think that's how you say it? Am I saying it right? As Princess Peach really surprised me. She really got the role down pat. And given some of the stuff that they did with her character that I'll talk about a little bit in my spoiler video, if Nintendo and Universal are intent on making this more of a cinematic universe franchise, I'm intrigued to see where they're going to go with some of these ideas in the future. There's a lot of stuff left to go over, but for most of that, I do feel like I need to kind of talk about spoilers. So for that, I am going to cut off the main section here and leave it for the rest of you to watch the spoiler section in the next video. So short version, I liked it, not the greatest thing, but good for a Mario movie. Check it out if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time.